I'm a sound designer. I go by the name Clay Gold. I do multi-channel sound installations and experimental film sound.
I'm Laura Moody and I'm a cellist and a singer and songwriter, composer, and I've worked a lot in theatre performance. Parallelist is a show that is inspired by the writings of a scientific philosopher called Karl Pearson, who at the end of the 19th century wrote about a philosophy of mind called parallelism, which holds that reality runs in parallel to our conscious experience but is ultimately unconnected to it. And it's a philosophy of consciousness that he explained by using this metaphor of an isolated telephone exchange operator who has never existed outside of their booth. And the only information and the only understanding of the outside world that this telephone operator has is through the calls that come into their exchange and the calls that they send out. And that's how they form their picture of the world.
Well, that was quite good, but there are still several rough spots. Let's try it again, shall we?
What the audience will first encounter in this piece is they'll find me playing the role of this isolated telephone exchange operator, and I am very much set up within the piece as a machine amongst other machines. And so we have all of these different sound devices, different kinds of speakers, different kinds of equipment for relaying sound information. And I am another piece of equipment.
They're all characters on their own, not just in the way they look, but also sonically they have a different characteristic. So if you play the same sound through any one of these devices, it'll sound a little bit different. And also, what I like about them all is that they're all unwanted. They're all the purchases from eBay, or they're found in dumps. So they were all unwanted by somebody at some point, and we want them.
The weaver of a galaxy of
these machines come to life and be introduced to my character and how her usual work mode operates. And then you'll see her receiving messages, sending them on. Then she receives a message that doesn't seem to be for anybody, and that starts her off on a whole new journey of what she does with this information which is out of her usual realm. And we have another character, and the source for this character is actually an answer phone tape that was found of all of these different messages left by one woman for one other person, and we don't know who. And so the relationship between my character and this other woman's story becomes the driving factor in the drama. So I think we're thinking that it will probably be suitable for theatre studios. It probably won't be in sort of front-on theatres with fixed seating.
So we can position the audience into the performance itself.
And for the future of the piece, we're hoping to be able to tour it to different festivals, different arts festivals. It's falling between various different disciplines: theatre, contemporary music, and sort of installation art.